Welcome to our webinar. This is NDE, NILA, and the CLTA Special Interest Group K-12 guest speaker series. Today, our guest speaker is Chun Guan, and the topic is effective strategies for expanding world language programs. And we all know her, right? Yeah. Guan 老师 could you introduce yourself?
Okay, so could you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so hello everyone. This is Chun Guan. My Chinese name is Guan Chun. I'm the current Chinese language teacher at the Logansport High School, Logansport, Indiana, and now I'm at the campus of the Commerce Center of IUPUI in Indianapolis, and we have the IFTA, Indiana Foreign Language Teacher Association Spring Conference. So I just skipped the morning session, and I have another presentation right after lunch. So this is my online one, and I have the current I have about 30 years of teaching experience in teaching English and Chinese, both in China and the US, and now I'm the current member of the Chinese board member of CFTA US. That's a Chinese Language Teacher Association, and also the member of 2024 Language Advocacy Day Planning Committee by JNCL Necklace, and also the advocacy committee member for the NNELL, that's a National Network of Early Language Learning. And in 2023, I was awarded by IFTA, so that's Indiana Foreign Language Teacher Association Teacher of the Year, and I'm also one of the member of NCSSF, that's a NICESFO, and so Crystal Liu, I met her at NICESFO annual meeting. She is the only regular member, for representing Chinese teacher, I think, at NICESFO. I'm the associate member, and I was the president of IFTA from 2021 to 2022, and the past president of IFTA and the CLTAIN. CLTAIN, that's the Indiana Chinese Language Teacher Association, and I got the Logansport Community Pillars Award in 2022. That's nominated by one of my students who was among the top 10 distinguished scholar in her senior year, in his senior year, and I was also the Central State representative of ADFO at ADFO Leo Cohort 4. So Leo, that's the Emerging Leaders Cohort 4, and I'm also the leader of CFT US SIG K-12 classroom and the methodology. And I'm the leader, and Chris Liu is the West leader, one of the West leaders. And I'm also one of the lead contributors to the textbook Go Forward Chinese, that's a 去学中文. I'm very active in the community events and the PD training and connecting with the other world language teachers nationwide and worldwide. And also I'm very active in the social media. I'm in charge of our IFTA, Indiana Foreign Language Teacher Association's social media, including Facebook and Twitter and Facebook group, Facebook webpage. And also I help with the promotion of Indiana Chinese Language Teacher Association and the SIG team Facebook. Okay. So yeah, like Chris Liu said, if you need your PD certificate, you can leave your email in the chat box. And also, okay. So, Chris, do you have more introduction about the following webinars?
Yeah, we have one more this semester. So our active role teacher of the year, Alicia Shoemaker, is going to present on May 11th. So please mark your calendar and we will send reminders. Thank you. Guan 老师, it's all yours now.
Okay, thank you. Wow. So many familiar names. Thank you so much. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, give me a second. Okay, could you see my screen? Okay, so thank you, Chris Liu, for your invitation and our webinar series just co-organized by Nebraska Department of Education, World Language and Department, and also NILA and our CFTA, SIG. Okay, this is serials, and also, yeah, this is our school. This is our logo. You can see the logo, and so before I start my presentation, I need to pay my special thanks to my colleague Lin Yijun Liu, Lin, and Yijun Lefort, and she is our World Language Department chair. And in our school, we have about 1,300 students, and in our World Language Department, we have 4 teachers, and she is the first Chinese teacher as the department chair. And she is also one of our Longest High School Chinese club sponsor. I'm another one. And we have a Twitter account. And also now we have another account for at Instagram. This is our school website. Without her help and support, I could not make so many events and to have more opportunity to do the collaboration, connection, and promotion. So thank you, Lin 老师. Okay, Song 老师, thank you. Maybe some of you already attended my other webinars with a similar topic, but I still want to repeat and say some key points about the world language programs. So based on my Chinese teacher's background, and also as one of the active members in different world language organizations, so I need to give my friends and my colleagues more inputs about the awareness, how to protect, how to solid, how to strengthen, and how to, maybe I cannot use a word like advocacy, but how to expand our world language program. Even yesterday afternoon, I got the call from a Chinese teacher in Oregon, and she told me one Chinese teacher in the high school was told suddenly that her school will cancel the Chinese program in Oregon. And the main reason, just 2 words. One is the cut of the budget, and another thing is about the low enrollment of the Chinese program. It's really discouraging. Yeah. So maybe you already heard something about the world language program. So it's like a nationwide and then maybe worldwide. I cannot use the word trend, but because of the budget, because of the other like political reason and the other sensitive words, kind of a lot of reasons. So some schools they cancel I'll terminate the world language program and liberal arts. So even including like you have some art, some PE, some music course, and even including the career course, like the culinary media, broadcasting, and the other professional pathways courses. So it's a little bit like complicated, but I'm not the expert. I'm not the legislator. I'm not the administrator. Just based on my high school Chinese teacher's perspective and experience, I want to share some effective strategy, like how to keep and expand the program. And so far, by now, in our school district, we have a dual immersion Spanish program in Landis Elementary School. And in the high school, we have 2 full-time Chinese teachers, so Lin Laoshi and I. And we have about the exact number for the Chinese student enrollment is about 246. I didn't add the other impact students. And you know, it's a pretty big number. It's a decent number. And the other 2 world language teachers is one and a half Spanish and a half of French. So we provide 4 language. So 1.5 Spanish and a half Spanish and 2 full Chinese. So that means Chinese program is outnumbered than the Spanish program and the French program. So it's a good number. But even though we have the big number, I can still cannot say, oh, we are safe. Our program is solid. I cannot say that because sometimes we cannot control the language policy, even the school policy, even the state policy. Like in Indiana, in July, there's a bill will be effective. So that is the phone ban bill. That means in the whole Indiana, all the K-12 schools, we are not allowed to use the phone in the classroom, including the teachers. So, and also we have the other bills. Maybe they'll be submitted to the governor, to the state house, like for the ISTA, the Indiana State Teacher Union, where maybe we have the other wall, we have another fight, we need to fight against the other bills, like they want to give the teachers like 80 hours of improving the literacy, and we have to take the process test to be to have the continuing education. So there's a lot of what we need to prepare, and you know, we already have a lot of burden in our hand. We have to relieve. We have to take care of ourselves. You know, the nationwide there's a big shortage of the teachers. Not only among the teachers, the big shortage of qualified world language teachers. It's very hard to find qualified Chinese teachers, Korean teachers, Japanese teachers. So it's I can't say it's a social issue, but it's a big challenge to find a teacher. Even for some school district, they cannot find the sub teacher. I remember last Monday after the solar eclipse, the second day, Tuesday, this week, basically, in ours we have 12 teachers that took 1 day off, and the 7 teachers sub could not be filled. And I know in Texas, they even once they hired some veteran soldiers to be the sub teacher. And when I asked my students, who like to be the future teachers, only a couple of the students want to be a teacher, and no one want to be the Chinese teacher or world language teacher. It's so sad. So, but in this kind of current situation, how can we stand up and protect and expand, even make our job safer? So it's a complicated project. So hopefully you can share what's your best practice in expanded program and to keep your program like a larger. Okay, so let me show this current fact from, that's the data I got from the internet. Look at this. This is a in the US, it's a melting pot. So it's a multilingual word. And for next year, for the Language Advocacy Day, I think the key term is multilingualism, because there are so many immigrants from different countries. They came to the US. So it's a multilingual word. And US students lag behind much of the world in language learning. It's based on the data in 2020. And it's globalized and interconnected. Before the pandemic. This is the data. We can see this. We also use this data to join the Language Advocacy Day in action last year. So in this multilingual United States, among the 70 million speak a language other than English in the home in the US, fewer than 20% of K-12 students study another language. So most of the Chinese students, they are monolingual. Okay, they can only speak English. And 7% of college and university students are enrolled in the course, the language other than English. So that's the one data. And another updated data by Modern Language Association. So it's about 66% of the college students. They quit their foreign language course. And among them, the students who are taking Chinese, Russian, and Japanese is about double digits drop at the percentage for taking foreign language. That means it's very hard to find the future foreign language teacher in the US. We can call it is national language crisis. And the last weekend, so I joined the CLTA 24 annual conference in St. Louis, Missouri. There are about more than 400 international world language educators gathered in St. Louis. And even, maybe this word is a little bit sensitive, but I saw that one of the wonders is FBI. So we need, for the world language students, they can have different professional pathways.
So we'll talk about that.
Yeah. So we can get this kind of sensitive or maybe critical situation for the world language education. Yeah. So it's another current fact. So even for the personal professional benefit for the language learning, if you join the startup program, it's for the critical world language program by the Defense Department, the National Defense Department of Defense. So we can see there's a big drop of the budget and also for the language. So the critical language now become I can see this about Chinese and Russian and Arabic. So based on this kind of situation, we can see the current situation is much more challenging because of the budget cut and also the students' motive if they want to take the world language program. Okay, so that's about, and another key issue for the COVID, the pandemic. Okay, so, okay, hold on. I need to lower my voice. Okay, so maybe you have get another fact. So West Virginia University, so they plan to eliminate the instruction of all world languages and the cultures and replace it with the language learning apps and the outsourced online classes. So that's one of the fact. It's also disturbing because I met the instructor from this school, and so they still keep some courses, but it's a phasing out. This is the one fact. And also, Okay, so that's about the, it's a, okay, I can keep it, yeah. Skip this one, it's about the API, not this one. So the other, I can show this, the other typical cases of experienced this pandemic, I have like participate. So in Indiana, as in 2020, so one of the Japanese teacher, her program got this kind of challenge that's in Moron County, and the school want to phase out, even cancel the program. And so our Indiana Foreign Language Teacher Association, we try to help to keep this program. And we wrote a letter and they even have some hearing with the school board. And finally, we keep this program until now. So this is a good case to how to keep this program. If we cannot keep the program, how can we like, this is like root. How can we to make the program bigger and to keep the job safer, okay? And also for another case I have experienced, that's for in the University of Southern Indiana and in the University of Evansville, and these schools and both the university is also in Indiana and another Plymouth district in Indiana. Plymouth district, they have a Chinese program had been more than 10 years. And I cannot say the name of another school, but that teacher is he belonged to the LGBT plus group, and he was like got I cannot say the word, like he faced the challenge from the school parents, and later on he had to quit his job. So that's a, so we can see even in Indiana we have this kind of challenge. And in Arizona, the dual language immersion program, now it's changed. So they also have the challenge from superintendent. He wants to sue the school boards in several school districts to cancel the dual immersion program. But now it's the school district, they won this war, so that's good. And in Michigan dual immersion program, it's also faced a challenge last year. That's why I try to encourage the local Chinese language teachers to set up, to establish their Chinese language teacher association so they can protect, expand the world language program. And in Indiana, dual language immersion program, the budget was cut last year. So we try to promote the dual immersion program here in the Indiana. But I remember that's one French dual immersion program in the North Indiana was canceled or terminated a couple of years ago. And for the Chinese, Germany, Korean program, someone said, "Oh, this competition." No. So now in this current situation, all the world language, we need to unite. We cannot say, "Oh, we are competition." No competition. So, and for the Language Advocacy Day 2022, 2023, 2023, I participated in these three big events. So it's really helpful. We need to aim high to see the development of the world language in the whole in the US. And how about the language policy? Okay, so that's about the FAST. So for my experience, I just list this strategy one. So we need to have the self-awareness. We need to know how much do you know about ourselves. Yesterday, I told the teacher when she called me, how can I help the teacher whose school want to cancel the Chinese program? I just say, could you introduce something more about this teacher? So we need to know who we are. We need to know what the school culture is. And we need to know the current situation around us and to be sensitive. So I use this word, to be sensitive. And to know what we could do to solid and expand our programs, and to know how we could solid. We cannot say we just want to know what, we also need to know how. That's the strategies. So what can we do? What we cannot do? What are the do's? What are the don'ts? So, and if you have any question about my presentation, you can just type the question in the chat box, and or even you can interrupt me and unmute and say, Guan, could you say more about this point? So I can share, I can give you my opinion or my experience. Okay. So now I can show you. So I think a lot of teachers, especially the teachers from from the mainland China, maybe from Taiwan, you know, based on our previous learning or teaching background, and we have to get used to go through or make through the culture shock and to know what the American education system is like. Excuse me, especially for the world language teachers. We have to go through, we have to know what the intercultural communication competence, what's the multiculturalism and multilingualism, and how can we to know the DEI and the social emotional learning, and what's the DLI, what are the terms for the world language, like Title 1, Title 2, Title 3, and what's the policy. So that's my question. And also that's my strategy. I have to spend a lot of time to work on the knowing part. So in Chinese we say 知己知彼，百战不殆. That is, so we have to know ourselves, what our limit of our competency, about our weight. So and how can we achieve, and how far can we do? Yeah. You have any question? So let me show you what's my understanding, my own awareness for myself. You can see my career experience. So based on my experience, I can.
吉林大学，他毕业吉林大学。
哦，吉大哦，吉大还可以的。
我毕业吉林大学，我写吉林大学了吗？哦，对。我忘了写，我是吉林大学毕业的。So I graduate from Jilin Normal University. That's for my bachelor degree, and also I went to Jilin University to get my master's degree. And in 2020, hold on, I forgot which year. In 2007, okay, I went to Indiana. It's a charter school, senior school. I joined the guest teacher program, Chinese guest teacher program. And also after that, I went back to University of Southern Indiana. My student introduced the job for me to be an adjunct lecturer there. And also I went to Butler University in Indiana and to teach Chinese for 1 year, and also went to the Western Kentucky University and the Bristol Elementary School, and then I went to Lawrenceville High School until now. But when I was when I was adjunct lecturer at the University of Southern Indiana, I started to work on the TSCC Chinese school. So that means I have spent 4 years to be the volunteer academic affairs director for the TSCC Chinese school. That's the Tri-State Chinese Cultural Association in Evansville, Indiana. And 2 years ago, I became the startup program lead instructor, instruction lead. So for the Ball State startup program, even now. And this summer, I will teach in the residential program by Ball State startup training program from it's like an ad in July. And also see, I'm the 去学中文 the lead contributor. So that's my career experience. And so that means my career, my professional experience had covered from K to 16. Yeah. So for my education awards, so that's my, Jilin Normal University experience and the Jilin University, that's my major. And also I got because for my school, we have the dual Chinese program. That means my Chinese 3 students, my Chinese 4 students, they can pay only one semester, only $100. They can get 4 college credit from Boston University. So whole year, only $200, they can get 8 college credits. So I have to get my 18 graduate credits to be the dual credit Chinese program instructor. So I spent 1 year there, and so that's about my professional credential. And also I got the award by CLTIN, the Teacher of the Year, and also the PD award by INE now. This is the early language learning. And also got the SIG award by CLTA and the school award. And all this award give me more confidence to keep the Chinese program solid. And so especially the last one. So last year for our Chinese program in Logansport High School, so we were so honored to be recognized as one of the national distinguished K-12 Chinese program in the US. So I used this award to put in our school board hearing last year. Okay, I will talk about this later, about this case. So another one for the 2023, I became the Indiana Foreign Teacher of the Year. That means next year I will go to Kansas City, Missouri. No, Kansas City. Yeah, Kansas City. Yeah, Kansas City. Last year, to compete with the other 13 state Teacher of the Year, and for the regional Central State Teacher of the Year. Okay. This is a long list. You can see why I want to say the words to expand, to keep, to be a language advocate. So that's my current affiliation to the, let me see, the memberships and the leaderships in 2023. So now I can add something more about the current membership. So I was the previous ASSCE board member to promote the calligraphy education in the US. And the ADFO, American Councils on the Teaching of Foreign Languages, Emerging Leaders Cohort 4 member. So I represent the Central States. And class member, class Chinese Language Association of Secondary and Elementary Schools, National Chinese Honor Society Chapter Advisor. So that means my students, if they are in Chinese 3 and they meet the requirements to be the National Chinese Honor Society member, so I have to be the advisor, I have to be the member of class. And the CLTA board member, I'm the SIG leader, and also I'm the member for the Chinese Language Teacher Association National Capital Region, and the Advisory Council member for Central States, and the Chinese Language Teacher Association of Indiana, the past president, and the IFTA, not immediate, I'm the past now. And I'm also the member for ISTA, Indiana State Teacher Association. Why I list this? Because every year, every month, they will charge my membership from, oh, I just pay together one time. That means if you are one of the teacher union's member, if your job has some like challenge, you can always talk to the attorney and also the school district teacher union's leader. So I talked to the leader in our school about from in STA about the school board hearing meeting last year. So I will mention this later. And also I mentioned I was the 2024 LAD Planning Committee. LAD means Language Advocacy Day Planning Committee representing Chinese teachers. And then NICETFO associate member. So NICETFO, that means every year before ADFO annual conference, there are 3 days conference by NICETFO. So that's the world language specialist and the supervisor from each state. It's a good platform, and also NNELL. So that's for the early language learning, basically K from kindergarten to high school. Okay, this is the last one. This is for my community service. And this is what I got, the awards and the recognition. So for our school district. So besides I got this awards and recognition, I try to promote our school district, including our principal and the superintendent, try to recognize them for their contribution and support for our world language program, not only Chinese program, but also the world language program, not only for the high school, but also for our school district. So try to engage them and to make them feel like, oh, they are valued, they are valued, they are appreciated. So like when I was the president of IFTA, so I'm the first Chinese teacher to be the president for IFTA in the past 56 years history. And in 2020, so our school district was awarded IFTA Multilingual Golden Ribbon for Exemplary Award, World Language School District Award. It's a big thing. So the school just posts on social media, and even the local newspaper interview. And then next year, so our program was provided by Asian Society. It's also a big thing. And you can still find it on the website. And this is the last year of our program. We got a national recognition. And also last year, I need to nominate. Yeah, I nominate our principal, Matt Jones, to be the awardee of 2023 Walter Bars World Language Administrator by IFTA. So it's a big thing. And the local newspaper journalist came to our school, interviewed Mr. Jones and me, and our big pictures was published on the local newspaper. So even the school district posts on social media, and the principal, vice principal, and the administrators, they all know this. So this is a big thing for our principal and me to be recognized by IFTA. I was the teacher of the year, and Mr. Jones was the awardee of the Walter Bass World Language Administrator. So it's a big thing. And also our World Language department was profiled by the school board last year. And we went there to get the recognition and even like to talk to report to the school board. And this year, I joined the school improvement committee to be the one of the members. So I can always, every month, I can have a meeting with the department chair and the school administrators. And I'm also the chair for the past 3 years, not past, this year, the Multicultural Festival and the Lunar New Year celebration chair. So you can see from this title, because I have get involved even from in the previous years and the current years for the community. So this all besides or go beyond the daily teaching activities. Okay, so based on my career experience, education experience, and the leadership and the volunteer opportunities and the membership, do you have any question about my experience, about my who am I? Who am I based on my experience? Do you have any question? Okay, if you do not have a question, let me show this. Okay, so that's I know who I am, what's my style, what's my personality. So I know who I am and how can I to be part of the community, to be part of our Berry Nation, how to be getting involved or get connection with my community. So I have to know our community very well. So also you can also think about that. What do you know about yourself? What do you know about your community? What do you know about your school? What do you know about the school culture? Okay, so for my school district, I know we have so many middle school, elementary school, and one high school, and we have one dual immersion Spanish program. And also for our school district, they use Twitter culture. So that's why I just yeah, to keep very active in promoting on Twitter and to tag the school district whenever I did everything like academic related or professional related, I even volunteer related. So even the school related school events, as curriculum. So any kind of activities, special thing happen. If I got involved, I will post on social media. So you can ask yourself, do you know your school social media accounts? Do you have Twitter account? Do you have Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook? Oh, so this social media can help you to promote your world language program. And the school district, they will know what you are doing in your classroom and beyond your classroom and in the community, in the nationwide, in the statewide, internet worldwide. So when I in the hallway, when I meet my colleagues and my school administrators, so they always say, "Oh, I know you are here. I know you are from from I know you're from St. Louis. I know you're from Washington D.C. So they so they know who I am, what I did, and what I do with the students, with my colleagues, with my professionalism, with my community. So it's a big thing. It's a big thing. So even yesterday, I joined the school fundraising for the student council. So for the basketball game, I cannot play basketball, but I want to show my support. So I went there to shoot the 3-point tester. But the students, they feel they're so happy about my support, about my presence. So it's good. It's good. It's a great signal to show you are very supportive and you are one member of the community. Okay, so you have like for the school calendar, when I try to promote my our Chinese program, like we have field trip to Chicago, we have field trip to Jungle Gyms, or we have the fundraising to sell the global dumplings or to sell the fried rice, chicken fried rice. So I can info the Multicultural Festival and the Lunar New Year event. So I will ask the administrator to put this event on our school calendar. And also I promote on our community, Cass County community calendar. So we can invite the community member to attend our events. Even now at the campus in LPUI, I met a French teacher in another city in Indiana. She said, "Oh, I will go to Logansport to join your Multicultural Festival on May 11 because your colleague told me, invite me to go there." I said, "Cool." So we can use the school calendar and community calendar to promote our program and our events. So events matter. And another thing, do you know your world language department colleagues? Could you invite them to be your alliance? Could you unite them to be one big family? It's also another big question mark. I know some of the school, the Chinese teacher, Spanish teacher, Latin teacher, French teacher, sometimes they cannot get along very well. So it will hurt the world language program. You have to join them and to find your alliance, to become friends or become partner to so you can work together to protect or expand the world language program. So this is also a big concern. So I have spent a lot of time and did a lot of things to engage, get involved all of the members in our world language program. And so when I organized the Multicultural Festival, I invite the Spanish club and the French club to join us and to give the credit to all my team. So they always say, "Oh, your world language program, you are a big family. You always have some international cuisine or dinner, something like that." So we always keep an eye on each other's classroom. I feel so glad to have them. Yeah. Okay. So you have any question about the school culture. Okay, if no any question, I will show you another case. So this is my Instagram, this is my Twitter. If you do not have Instagram, I will recommend you to have at least one social media account, so that you can connect with your school culture. And yesterday I saw my school principal, vice principal, and the superintendent. They click likes on my Twitter, and Facebook. For my Instagram, it's mainly to introduce my classroom activity. So basically 90% of my followers on my Instagram are my students, past students and current students. So it's like my advertisement to increase the Chinese program enrollment. So there's some students I don't know them, but they click like on my Instagram. I know, and someone told me, "Hey, Guan Laoshi, I will choose Chinese next semester. I will be your student next year." So Instagram is my best way to connect the students I haven't taught. It's like my promotion platform to get more enrollment of my students. You know, in April, I don't know if your school have the same schedule, but for my school, every year from February to April, these 3 months is very essential to enroll the new student for freshmen. So the number of freshmen is very important, because we can predict how many students will continue for 4 years. So you can have more students who sign up for the Chinese fall. That means it's a successful program. This is the data can tell, say, oh, this is a good program. It's a healthy, it's a mature. Okay, so my it's a even create Chinese global best club and the Asian club Twitter accounts and Instagram accounts. Okay, let me click this one. So based on my understanding about the school culture and about myself, so this is the Google slides we use to present in front of the school board. That's last year. So if you want, okay, so you can see how our world language program, hold on, give me a second. Okay, let me play this. Okay, I have only 14 minutes left for the power. Let me find an outlet. Okay, second, sorry. Okay, this is our world slides when we present in front of the school board. Give me a second, let me outlet. Okay, see the first slide. Okay, this is our Chinese flow chart. It's a Spanish flow chart. This is a French flow chart. This is our STEM test. This is the cross curricular. This is the events, the activities we did. It's Spanish, we work together. This is the Penpal exchange program. It's a classroom activity. This is the classroom activity. Second. Okay, this is the okay, this is our club activities. The Chinese club, French club, Global Ambassador Club, and this is our National Chinese Honor Society chapter. We're going to have an induction on May 11th during the Multicultural Festival. And this is our 8th grade orientation night. So 8th grade orientation night is also very important for recruiting the new students from 8th grade. Yeah, so we have this booth and let's see. And this is our AAP Asian Week activities. So Monday we have movie around Asia, Tuesday arts around Asia, and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. And we have sister school, and we have the Asian night. We have the Chinese culture night. We host the student from the mainland China and Taiwan, and we have the homecoming king or queen candidate from our club. This is the flyers for our Lunar New Year event, and this is for Multicultural Festival. This is our field trip. We went to Chicago, Chinatown. We attend the events in Indianapolis, like Indian Chinese Fair, Chinese Language Culture Fair, also Jungle Gym International Market field trip, and the Indianapolis International Fair, and the Indie Festival, Global Festival. And for the Lunar New Year celebration, we also took students to the junior high school, elementary school. We went to Columbia Elementary School and Landis Elementary School and the Lawrenceville Junior High School. And we joined the Indiana quiz ball. So basically we are very active, you can see this. So we went to the museum, the Art Museum in Chicago. This is the award I got. So this, I was nominated by the students to receive the Pillar Award. And this, I got the award, and the principal and my colleague, yeah, went to Indianapolis to help me, to support me. This so I try to keep the connection and the good relationship with the students' parents, and follow them on social media, either Twitter or Instagram or Facebook. So this Google Slides we used for presenting in front of the school board last year. And after the presentation, we got the recognition by the school board. So it's about the one way to keep the world language program safer. So do you have any question about this part? Now let me go back.
老师，关老师可以听见我吗？
可以，你说。
啊，你可以把你的那个 Heritage 的那个活动，或者是中文 Chinese Club 的活动，稍微具体介绍一下吗？谢谢。
好，那我再回去等一下啊。
Yeah.
Give me a second, please. So you mean from this slides, right? Yeah, I will introduce the events in the, yeah, let me go back. It's also one part of to know the course flow. Sorry, it's a little slow. Okay, let me know which part you want to know. You mean this one? Okay, look at this one. This is for our Mid-Autumn Festival fundraising. So we work with the Culinary Club. So we sold the mooncakes. The student made mooncakes, and we sold about $800. This is the party with the custodians and the colleagues. We celebrate their retirement, and this is we celebrate the Christmas. It's a international party, international cuisine party. This is a quiz ball. This is for our Chinese club. We were invited to join the basketball competition. This is the soldier, the local military recruitment leaders. They came to our school. We have the meeting there. This is the postcard exchange for the pen pal program, Taiwan and the US by Lin Lao Shi. Okay, see, they exchange the gifts, postcards, and we have teachers, our teacher to show how he teach physics and math, and the Taiwan teacher, they show how they teach history and geography. Okay, this is for our classroom activity. You can see the paper cutting, face mask, and bookmark, and flying the lantern, and make the folding some crafts, and to make the poster, play mahjong, and calligraphy. This. So this is the club calendar. You can see for each club, almost every month we have some event, we have some activity. See, club meeting in August, September, field trip, September, homecoming parade, October, field trip, January, 8th grade orientation, February, Lunar New Year, and April, we have the National China Art Society and the graduation field trip, and the multicultural festival. This year on April 27th, I will take for the students go to Chicago. We'll visit a museum. It's a Heritage Museum of Asian Art, and also a Navy Pier. And we found they will try the global restaurant there and to check the art. Okay, this is for Spanish club. So most of the young we work together, they had their own events there. See quiz for multicultural, field trip, and the holiday celebration. This is for French. Almost we work together, most of the events. This is the new club I established as a global ambassador club. So you have club meeting, parade, moon festival, international fair, and the other events. This is a different thing. We want to enable to attend academic work quest this year and last year. This is 3 years in a row. It's for our National China Art Society. We have the induction ceremony. So this for 8th grader orientation, sister school, and the homecoming parade. And for homecoming parade, we have the homecoming king and queen in the past years from Chinese. It's a lot of fun. And after the event, after the Multicultural Festival and the Asian Week events, we have a big celebration party to reward students who contributed to the events. So this is the flyer. So I can introduce more details in the following slides. This is a field trip. For field trip, we'll do some we'll create some event some activity like a scavenger hunt, so they can check. That's this place we need go. That's this sculpture we need find. This the artwork we need to recognize. We need read on the paper. So after the event, after the field trip, they need to share what they learned from this field trip. Yeah, and
关老师，
哎，
关老师，我可以问一下，你这个芝加哥 field trip，你是我不知道你在对不起啊，你去芝加哥 field trip，你是带学生坐飞机过去，还是开车过去，还是要住 hotel 吗？
我们开车过去。
OK， 好，要住旅馆吗？
开车过去。
要不要住旅馆
？How about 2.5 hours from Logansport to Chicago Chinatown?
OK，
say
thank you.
Okay, give me a second. Okay, so I will introduce more in the following slide. You can see the clear picture. Let me go back. Okay, that's another strategy. So how much do you know about the current situation? So do you know when you do some evaluation about your current program, like when you know the number of the data, like student enrollment, to be sensitive. If it's low, we have to do something to promote the program. And what's your relationship with your colleagues, with the parents, with the students? There are more soft skills to be used for keeping the good, engaging, close relationships. Like we got to the request to present for the school board, and I just step up and talk to the teacher union leader and to get more information, collect more information. Even I interviewed several colleagues and asked them what's the signal to see the school board. I want to be sensitive, to be well prepared, and to try to prepare more data and to protect our world language program, okay, to be well prepared and to face any challenge and take the challenge and to protect ourselves. So when you know the school district developing goals, like for our school district, they want to to promote the exchange program and the dual immersion program and to add more global elements to the school district. So I try to face or adjust or align with the school culture. Okay. So do you know the state Department of Education policy? And do you know the state Department of Education world language policy? Like, do you have the seal of literacy? Do you have the dual immersion language program and any kind of policy? I know Chris Liu, she's working on the seal of biliteracy. This is a big help to promote the world language program. So after students, they pass the STEM test and maybe Apple, maybe the other tests, they can get their seal of biliteracy, and then they can help them to find some good job, to find a good university, and to show their language proficiency level. And the national world language policy, we need to know what kind of the current national world language policy, what can we do, how can we face the challenge, and do you have some connection with the international world language exchange program and the study abroad program, because some policy related to study abroad. So these are the indexes we need to know. I will play this. This is the video I got from the CLTA conference by Tan Dali. You can see this. See what you get. Could you hear the sound?
No, we cannot hear the sound.
You
Can
hear
you hear
sound?
me? Can you hear me? We cannot hear you.
Okay, so that's the video I got from Professor Tan, and I think this is a good video to show to the student, to the school district, to show to the community and even the school board, and to help us to recruit more students. I know in Indiana, I got a lot of information by the Indiana World Language Roadmap, and they provide the community event grant to help help the world language teacher to work on some community projects. Like for our multicultural festival, we got about $700 grant from Indiana University, Indiana World Language Roadmap, and to start the first year's multicultural festival. So it's a big help. Since then, so we have second year celebration, and this year the third year. We can always find some from the college, from the school alumni, and from some organization. So we have to give the students this kind of opportunity to expose the work culture. That's why I call multicultural festival. So most of the colors students, they feel very like valued, and they were seen, they are visible, they can show their culture, they put it on their heritage, like national flags, like Guatemala, like China, like Haiti. So yeah, it's a big thing for our community. I invite the principal, school superintendent, and the mayor to be our speakers for the opening ceremony, not only for the Lunar New Year event and also for my culture festival. Yeah. And this year I invited the Indiana Chinese language teacher association to join our event, and to have a booth, and also to join the performance at the multicultural festival. Yeah. So when you give students that, if you learn a world language, you can have fun this business opportunity to be a businessman, to be an interpreter, to find a job in the international company. And there's some data online in Indiana. When we do the language accuracy day, when I talk to the legislators, we can also show the data. So see, this is the percentage for the global business in Indiana. So we need to keep the foreign language program. Yeah, this is another element to protect, to expand the world language program. Okay, let me go back. Do you have any question? Okay, if you want to know more details, I will show some details for our world language program, especially for the Chinese program events, of the monthly, of the multicultural elements. Yeah, besides the classroom teaching and learning. Okay, look at the Chinese club. We need to have our club. So now I'm the sponsor for Chinese club, Global Ambassador Club, and Asian club. Yes, I'm the sponsor for 3 clubs, and we can work on more activities to promote the world language program. So I want to give the school teacher like this kind of impression. I'm not only promote Chinese class, I'm also promote the global culture, global awareness, Spanish class, Spanish program, French program. So not only Chinese, aiming high, aiming the global platform. Also, see, that's the technical activities. We can increase student inner motivation. So like this time I organized a field trip to Chicago. I just connect with the travel club, culinary club, diversity club, global ambassador club, and Asian club. So I do not open this opportunity to Chinese club, Spanish club, and French club because I want to keep their specialty. For the Chinese club, they go to Chinatown, and for our 5 club, we just go to the other area, not Chinatown, and keep their special focus. Okay, so I promote the global culture. Chinese club promote Chinese culture. Okay, so we can expose to the target language and culture, and improve community healing and service, and develop student leadership. So this year for the multicultural festival, I give the leadership to my students. I just lay back to become their sponsor. Yeah. So this for our Chinese club. You can see the sister school in China and the superintendent and the school district. This is our school introduction. This the principal. So our Chinese class set up in 2012 by the principal. He enrolled students in the school cafeteria. Okay, so it's a big thing. Okay, skip this one for the club development. I already mentioned this. The club description. So set up, establish our own clubs. Which will help us to recruit the students, new students to take foreign language, world language program courses. So this is our club description. So we charge them $1. Now we have about 156 club members. It's also one requirement to become the National Chinese Honor Society member. Okay, so for the multi culture activities, I will go very quick. You can see on each month what kind of things we will do, we have done. So I will show very quick. So, Liu 老师, do you think I need to keep 10 minutes for the Q&A time?
Can you hear me?
Okay.
It's okay.
2 minutes, right? Okay. So yeah, let me very quick to show the details for each month. So that's for August. Homecoming. If they are among the top 5 for the homecoming king and queen candidates, I reward them with a party. Homecoming king and queen. That's our dual credit program application. So September, we have this projects and the planning activities. So we celebrate the Heritage Month. Heritage Month. National Chinese Honor Society. October. See, we plan this field trip and plan for Lunar New Year and multicultural. So we start from October. See the field trip. We got grant from McDonald's. Celebrate the Mid-Autumn Festival. We sold the mooncakes made by students. So Halloween, we sold the bubble tea, chopstick competition, field trip in Chicago. November, celebrate the National Indian Veterans Day, Singles Day, Thanksgiving, pen pal. So for the National Chinese Honor Society, we made a chicken fried rice so we can earn money to get the free court. So a couple years ago, we sold about $400 to sell chicken fried rice. Make a generous chicken. So we got a grant from Alumni Association. Okay, December, we celebrated Christmas and Hanukkah. And January, we have these activities. 8th grade orientation. February, basically Lunar New Year, and celebrate Black History Month. March, St. Patrick's Day and International Women's Day, and the quiz ball. April, Ramadan and Qingming Festival and Earth Day. May, Multicultural Festival, Asian Week. So that's the key word for Chinese teacher. I can also use for the world language teachers. Keep learning, lifelong learning, and seek alliances and aim high. and be independent and be assertive, not aggressive. Be brave to stand up and make a voice. See, if you're not at table, you might be on the menu to be visible. Okay, so do you have any question? So we have 8 minutes. This is my contact information.
Guan 老师，
Oh, Song 老师, okay. You asked me if I found a job in the US? No, not Hanban. Yeah, I got to the local Indiana teacher license. Thank you, 肖老师。
关老师有一个问题，我可以问吗？那现在就是我们初中部没有中文俱乐部5月份的时候今年的5月份校长计划要跟我开一个会，他就说如果说你想提交主任俱乐部的报告，我可以帮你批下来。但是我现在就是俱乐部我从来没有 run 过，我以前在高中部，我们高中部有一个俱乐部了，那么初中部我这一块儿我一点经验都没有。所以我想听听你的意见。我刚刚看到你的那些俱乐部的那些计划都特别详细，那是不是我在跟老板做报告的时候，也要把这些具体的每一个步骤都要给它列出来？
Okay, so I
主要
cannot hear
做
very
些什么？
clear, but I guess you're wondering about how to start a program in the middle school, right?
对呀，中文俱乐部，
Yeah. So basically, for the middle school students, I think can start from like to do some fun activity to engage them, to make them feel to learn Chinese language culture is cool. It's simple, not very difficult. Do not teach them like from very beginning. Oh, start how to write, handwriting or typing. So to give them more hands-on activity, to make some food, like to set up some booths, to do some hands-on activity, to cook some food or to try some food, to do like the chopstick competition. So basically try to expose the culture with the fun activities. They can feel they really learn something, but they can feel it's not difficult to learn the Asian culture, and we can try, and do not make them feel frustrated. Yeah.
谢谢。我
So
就
you
主要
want
是
to
想
know
说
more detail, you can contact me later. You
，OK，
can follow my social media. Yeah. You can add my WeChat. So I can give you more detail. Yeah, suggestions.
OK，Thank you。
哦，请再放进中班的 PowerPoint page. Okay, which part? Parents 10分钟。安娜王 Okay, please add my WeChat or Instagram some account. We can send email. Chinese course flow. Okay, give me a second. Let me go back. Yeah, the course flow is very important. 肖老师 Okay, let me go back. The course flow. Course flow is the first thing to present to the school board. So this is the flow chart. You see, Chinese 1 we have 2 high school credits. We use the test. 2 we have 2 high school credits, and we have 2 pass. For the student who take dual credit at Chinese 3, they can get 2 high school credits and 8 college credits. So 1 credit is $25. So 1 school year, 200. So they can graduate early from college. And for the Chinese 4, same thing. If they didn't take dual credit, they can only get the high school credits. Yeah, this is the Chinese. What else? Oh, Chinese club. PowerPoint. Let me go back. Yeah, this is the calendar. So these are our activities. And let me go back. Oh, this is my Instagram. You're welcome to join to add me. Okay. So I'll go very quick. August. Due credit. September. October. November. December.
We can see the slide.
January. March, April, May. Okay. I think this is time. Thank you for coming. So keep
Thank
in
you.
touch.
Thank you very much. Thank you for participate. Have a nice Saturday. Have a nice weekend.